I'm Professor Pi. Welcome to my daily mathematical adventures. Hey, don't forget me. I'm Cowboy Rufus. I'm your favorite student. Cowboy Rufus. And today we're going to do a concession stand. I just bought this here concession stand, and we're going to have hot dogs for a nickel. We're going to have Pepsis for a penny a can. We're going to have hot dogs for 10 cents. We're going to have soft pretzels for 14 cents. And we're going to make a ton of money. Just start lining up. I'm right outside the high school. It's a good thing that Cowboy Rufus, crazy Cowboy Rufus, has a math teacher, because I can tell him if he's going to sell burgers for less than a dime, that's the same price they were when I was born in the very early 50s. He will have a line out his concession stand that goes for 1.6 kilometers. By the way, that's the same thing as a mile. How do we know if we're making money at our concession stand? We have to figure out markup, value added, value deleted. As Crazy Rufus is math teacher, it's my obligation to teach him that just because you open a concession stand and start selling hot dogs for 10 cents doesn't mean you're going to make money. We don't know what he's paying for those hot dogs. But if he's paying 28 cents a hot dog and he sells them for 10 cents, he's losing money. If we have better prices, let's say each hot dog cost him 65 cents and the bun cost him a quarter, and that's a total of 90 cents. And Crazy Cowboy Rufus wants to sell them for a dime, which means he loses 80 cents every time he sells a hot dog. Not a real good idea. Crazy Rufus is not one of my best math students. This is percent of change. A1.CED.A.1 create equations and inequalities in one variable and use them to model or solve problems. Define and use the appropriate quantities for representing a given context or problem. I can calculate the rate of increase or profit. I can count the rate of decrease or loss. We can calculate loss because that Crazy Rufus, he's going to sell burgers for a nickel. When I was born in the very early 50s, burgers were a nickel. Nowadays, they're closer to $4 or $5. And if you go to a really good burger place, they're closer to $11. How do we find the difference? The difference goes up here in the absolute value of the difference, then the original price. And then we make that a percent by dividing the bottom into the top. Here's my first example. I have a 2-liter of Pepsi. It went from $1.79 to $2.50. The Pepsi 2-liter went from $1.79 to $2.50. That's an increase of 0.71. We take the absolute value. It doesn't matter if it's increase or decrease. We should know if the price went up or down. In this case, it went up. We were going to use the same formula for decrease, but in this case, the Pepsi went up. It went up 71 cents. We divide that by the original cost of the Pepsi, which is $1.79. That comes out 0.396. But we don't want that. We want a percent. So we're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. And our answer is going to be 39.6%. That Pepsi went up 39.6%. If Crazy Cowboy Rufus were to actually apply a 39.6 markup, he'd make some profit. But I don't think he can sell a burger for a nickel. Well, I take that back. He can sell a burger for a nickel. And everybody I know in this city will be lined up wanting one of those burgers. Here's my next example. We have a big screen TV. It was $675. It's now $727. It was on sale. Now they put it back in the store at the regular price. Now, when we subtract 675 from 727, and this is an increase of $52, we put that there. We divide it by the original cost of the TV, $675. We come out with 0.077, but we want a percent. So we're going to move it 2 to the right, and we get 7.7%. Now take a look at my next example. I got it off TV last night. That crazy car dealer down in Paragould, he has a truck. It's $34,898, and he's discounted it to $31,500. Let's find out what his discount is. Now that truck was $34,898. He's selling it this week only for $31,500. When you subtract those two numbers, you get $33.98 was the discount. You divide it by the original price of the truck, $34,898. That comes out 0.097. When we move 2 decimal places over to get our percent to the right, to get percent, we get 9.7%. The dealer is discounting it at almost 10%. Is it a good deal? I don't know. Maybe one of us should drive the Paragould and find out what that truck looks like. Here's my next example. Jewelry store in Sikeston. They have a diamond necklace. It was $456. They are now discounting it on their sale for $312. Let's see, we're going to subtract, we're going to divide by the original, and we're going to make it a percent. That's our procedure. We're going to subtract to find the difference. We are going to divide by the original cost, and then we're going to make that a percent. We have $144 was the difference when you subtract those two numbers. If it were negative, we would make it absolute value. We're going to divide that by the original price, which is $456 for the necklace. That comes out in my calculator, 0.315. We make that a percent by moving 2 to the right, and we get 31.5%. The necklace is on sale for 31.5% off. Guys, you really want to impress your girl? Go buy her a $312 necklace and tell her it costs $456. She'll be impressed. And so will Professor Pi. You have an assignment below this. Please complete the first 12 problems. Crazy Cowboy Rufus, you complete the problems too. Then we'll talk about your prices. Boy, that Professor Pi really knows his mathematics. I think I'm gonna go buy all my stuff from my concession stand, and then I'll let him make the price chart. Because some of this stuff, I'm losing a little bit of money. Thanks for watching another Professor Pi video. Yeah, y'all come back tomorrow. Cowboy Rufus and Professor Pi will teach you something new.